I was just about to hit stream and push out my first stream for this game engine series, and then I realized that I haven't even set up the libraries yet which we need to write the actual OpenGL code, which is not cool. Which is not cool at all. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to actually download and set up the libraries so we can actually start working on the engine and have access to all the OpenGL functions. So first problem is our window. We need a window for our game engine, just like a window is essential for every single application. Yeah, you know the drill. So basically we need a way to create a window. Now there is a built-in API if you're using Windows. It's something known as, I believe, Win32 API. We could use that, but the thing is that it makes our engine to work just on Windows, and we don't want that. We want our engine to work on all the operating systems. We want this to work on Mac, on Linux, on Windows, of course. That's what we are using. So we want a cross-platform window, and there's no other library better than the one that I'm going to be showing you. It is known as Glfw. Search for Glfw, click on the first link. You'll see here there is open source for simple API for creating windows and for inputs as well. So this API is going to be responsible for creating and managing the window and for our keyboard and mouse inputs as well. And I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe it supports the joysticks and gamepad support as well, which is really cool. And it has Vulkan support as well, because why not? Alright. So you're just gonna search for Glfw on the Google, click on the first link, it will take you to this website. No need to watch anywhere, just click on download. There's a documentation site as well if you wanna see how the API is set up. We are probably gonna be referring to the documentation website a lot while we are making the game engine, but for now we just wanna download Glfw. So just click on the download tab from the top right corner, and just click on the 32-bit binaries, and once you click on that, it will just automatically begin downloading. Now I have already downloaded it a lot of times, so it's a very small file. It will download it really quick. And the next thing that you'll need is an actual you'll need the actual OpenGL functions, because there's no native OpenGL function support for C++. Okay, so you need to download an external library that's going to go into your GPU, extract all the OpenGL functions, and make it accessible to us programmers, so that we can actually code and make stuff and make graphics on the window. So for that, we're going to be using a library called Glfw. I know similar names, so it's easy to remember. Search for Glfw, click on the first website, and there's nothing to look at here. It's just click on this Windows 32/62-bit, and when you click on it, it will download glue for you. So once you have just downloaded the glue and Glfw, I'm just going to make a new Visual Studio project and move along from there. It's going to create new project, empty project, 2D game engine. I just made this folder on C drive. So if you guys don't have this, just go to any drive you want, make a new folder, call it 2D game engine, and you're good to go. You can do this on any drive, but since I have my SSD on drive C, so I'm doing this on drive C. Project name, we're gonna call it, of course, this is gonna be our illus2D engine project name. Don't click on this. Place also and project in the same directory. We don't want that. Click on create, and it will hopefully give us a blank Visual Studio project. Source file, I'll just add a simple main.cpp file. See if the code runs or not. And yeah, it runs. Everything is good. And I'll also make this x86 because we want this to be a 32-bit application and not a 64-bit application. Let's run it again. And cool, let's click on this show all files. Okay, we have the debug for 32-bit and x64 for 64-bit. Awesome. let's go to our, I think, yeah, right click, open folder in File Explorer, and here is our project directory. 2D game engine, illus2D engine, debug, illus2D engine from there. Nice. So remember the files we just downloaded. Okay, now we're going to be linking and like including these files into our program. But before we do that, we need to set up all some things in our Visual Studio settings. Let's go to our folder, 2D illus2D engine, illus2D engine, and yeah, we're basically going to be putting this on our solution directory where our solution file is. Make a new folder, call externals, open this folder, add these files right here, glue and glfw, and let's just begin our journey to putting those things up and cut it out. So now let's just make sure that our compiler and the linker knows where to compile and link from. Alright, so let's go right click here, properties, Win32, all configuration, C++, general, additional include directories, add it. We're gonna be using a macro called star solution directory, which is this directory right here. So it's an externals, glfw, just libs2022, 3.lib. We don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need this and this .dll. We don't need these goddamn DLLs. We need this, another lib. We're trying to include, go to include glfw, this, yes, this is what we want. External engine, click on that, click OK, click apply, and hopefully now if you try to include, include, yeah, glf33. Yeah, exactly. Now we can do that. glf33. But I don't want to do it. Let's just totally include. Yeah, let's just include this and not that. Let me change that again. Now we can do include glfw slash glf3.h. Nice. Okay, cool. No errors. Nice. Now let's include glue as well. Then edit solution directory, glue include gl, press OK, click apply. Let's check if it works or not. Pound include gl slash glue.h. Nice. It works, guys, it works. Let's have the linker, general, additional library directories. Let's have the linker for both of them. Solution directory. Oh my god, I can't type today. Solution directory, externals, glfw, libvc 2022, because we are using Visual Studio 2022. If you are using something like code blocks or something, then you'll probably be using this libmingw. Yeah, but for us it's going to be libvc 2022. Copy this. We'll paste it right here. Okay. Include some more solution. Solution directory. Externals, glue, lib, release, Win32, and this is exactly what we want. Okay, bye. Go over to input. We want to link against glfw3.lib because that was one of the files that we had, and there's something down, and we need opengl32.lib, and we need glue32s.lib, and finally we have to define glue stat because we are linking all of them statically, so we have to define, go to preprocessor, do glue underscore static. We don't need to do for glfw, but only for glue because the API is set up in that way. We have to do glue underscore static in the preprocessor definition. Okay, and hopefully the code runs. If I go to the glfw documentation again, documentation.html, I'm gonna literally copy this and boom, paste it right here, and let's code, and boom, it builds, and let's run the program, and yeah, it works. It bloody works. Nice. We have our little window, hello world window. We don't have anything yet, we will soon, but yeah, it's awesome. Let's see if glue works or not. Oh, pound include glue/glue.h. Right after make a context for OpenGL, we're gonna check if glue initialized or not. So if glue init not equals okay. Of course I have to include IO stream as well. Okay, IO stream. I can't type today for some reason. Okay, let's run. Nice, we get nothing, which means that glue init was a success. Boom, we set up both of our libraries. We set up glfw for our window and input, and glue so that we can actually use OpenGL function, which I'll give you a little sneak peek. So see, so we can do like gl, gen, vertex array. See, we can use all these OpenGL functions, all of them, and we're gonna be using all of them to make our engine. That's gonna be fun. Hopefully tomorrow or tonight I will probably begin the stream, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the stream basically. Goodbye.